Not all land looks like opportunity on tiered estates. Not all land looks like opportunity until you see it from above. Some places look ordinary from the ground, but just rise a little. And you start to see the bigger picture. This is not just empty land, it is a future mapped out. A gated community in the making where memories will be built and legacy will begin. Some people wait until land becomes expensive. Others choose to see value early and step into the future while it's still forming. Welcome to Basnachi Courtyard Estate.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's beautiful to be here again. I want to be sure that people are here. If you're already here, please kindly introduce yourself in the chat box. Today we have a guest speaker that is going to be speaking to us, and we're going to learn a whole lot. So, welcome everyone to today's Overflow section. It's beautiful to be here again. So please, if you're already here, I would like you to remember to share the link. Remember to invite as much persons as possible. As we always say, that wealth will always be created in community and not any other way, right? So I want to know who are already here. I want to welcome everybody. Justice, welcome. It's been a long while I saw you, Justice. Hope you're good and fine. It's a beautiful evening here. Welcome, Justice. Remember, the beauty of knowledge is that it can change our life and it can shorten our curve. Because if we know more, we'll be able to do better. It is the beauty of life. So I want to know who are here now. Who and who are here. If you're here, kindly introduce yourself. Kindly introduce yourself, right? Kindly introduce yourself. Kindly introduce yourself. If you're here kindly introduce yourself. And remember, wealth is better created in communities. Wealth is created in communities. So share the link, and our guest speaker will be coming on shortly. And the beauty of it is that we could drink from his well of experience, and we could use that as a template to get our life better, to make our life go on. Okay, welcome, God sent. Welcome. Today we are having one of Port Harcourt's finest real estate MP. He's coming to teach us. He has a lot of boys that are running excellent real estate enterprises, and even some other businesses that he has been able to. And today we're going to learn from him, and he's been more than 10 years, over 10 years in the industry, and he has done amazing work. And the beauty of learning is that nobody can take it away from you. God sent, welcome. Please, let's remember to share the link. I cannot call upon our guests till I'm sure that we have been able to show some momentum. It is important. A lot of us would always be at the back end and not want to talk and not want to. But it's important for the speaker, especially when you have a guest speaker. Okay, so welcome everyone, and remember to share the link. Let everybody know what's happening here, and let people know what we can be able to create and what they can learn in the next 1 hour. They could learn people's life experiences. Someone's 10 years journey can be summarized in just in 1 hour, and with that you could run. Right, Zoba, welcome. Welcome. It's beautiful. Good evening to you, and remember to share the link. Christian from Asab, welcome everyone. It is a beautiful season, right? And okay, Zoba is from Asaba. Okay, thank you everyone. It's all rolling. Let's remember to share the link. Dr. Kelvin from Asaba, welcome. Onyebuchi from Nigeria, welcome. Okay, it's an exciting evening, and based on we're not here to look at ourselves, we're not here to chant pleasantries, and it's 5 minutes past the hour of 8. I would like us to have an introduction of the guest we're about to speak with. That is about to speak with us. So we would listen, and towards 10 minutes to our time going off, we will take questions. We'll be able to ask them questions. And remember, these are guests that we can relate to their story. You can be able to correlate their industry. They didn't start with a lot of money, but they were able to start from where they are. And so those are the things we will learn today. And he's going to be teaching us how he was able to network his way to where he is. So Joe from Asaba, welcome. Welcome everyone. Let's remember what is created in community. Let's remember to share the link. Okay. So please media, let's have the introductory of our guest.
Harcourt.
And after that, we'll have our guest.
To becoming a respected name in real estate development and property investment, Samuel, thank God, Uchenna is a man whose journey is built on vision, resilience, and impact. For over a decade, he has dedicated his life to helping people find not just houses, but homes. Starting from the traditional agency business, walking the streets of Port Harcourt, sourcing apartments, connecting landlords with tenants, and writing signboards by hand, he built his dream from the ground up. Today, as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Thank God Properties Limited, he has helped countless individuals create wealth through real estate investments, secure landed properties, and build homes for their families. Beyond business, his passion for people continues to speak loudly. Through scholarship initiatives and empowerment support, he has impacted the lives of students and young Nigerians striving for a better future. A trusted consultant to organizations, cooperatives, and private investors, his name has become synonymous with dedication, integrity, and growth. This is more than a success story. This is the story of consistency, service, and legacy. Samuel, thank God, Uchenna. Building properties, building people, building the future.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Where is our guest? That was fantastic introduction. Mike, can you pull up our guest? I think he may be having some technical issues. Hello, Mike. Can you work on that? Okay. I guess our guest is having some technical issues, and I may have to just give me a minute. Let me reach out and find out what's happening and pull him up.
Estate company, why are you always fulfilling promises?
Oh yes. A while ago, we were at Ngo Opala in Imo State for the allocation of Shalom Park Estate. It was an evidence of a promise well kept.
Day by day, the dreams becomes a reality. And when the government is done with the road, that because we're a futuristic company, so we look at the layouts and look at what are they building and where can we be positioned.
When it comes to investing in real estate, patience and perseverance is required because the outcome or reward will be exceptionally satisfying or valuable.
This is my third time of buying land with them. With the experience, it is good.
The event was met with excitement as clients shared their experience with Latera.
I always buy. Even last week I bought. In my village now, if anybody wants to buy land, first of all, come and meet me.
One beautiful thing about Shalom Park Estate is that we saw exactly what we were promised.
All men make investments, but the difference between men over time lies in what we invest.
And now, guess what? With the allocation exercise of Shalom Park fully completed, Obas
Beautiful to be in Shalom Park. It's been, and it's amazing. All the plots have been fully demarcated, fully fenced, and work is continuously going on here. And it's a symbol of what we stand for, that when you buy from us, you have guaranteed peace of mind and you are sure of capital appreciation. And today again, at Shalom Park, in our Kelem community in Ngobara, we stand as a test that when you invest with us, you are sure to reap maximum returns. We want to see you on our next allocation batch, and it's going to move all through December. I welcome you all to a new dispensation of when you buy land, you get instant allocation. With Latera, a lot of things are possible for you. But first, it starts with you believing you can be the one. Thank you.
Looks like opportunity until you see it from above. Some places looks ordinary from the ground, but just rise a little. And you start to see the bigger picture. This is not just empty land, it is a future mapped out. A gated community in the making where memories will be built and legacy will begin. Some people wait until land becomes expensive. Others choose to see value early and step into the future while it's still forming. Welcome to Basnachi Courtyard Estate.
Real estate company, why are you always fulfilling promises?
Oh yes, a while ago we were at Ngo Opala in Imo State for the allocation of Shalom Park Estate. It was an evidence of a promise well kept.
Day by day, the dreams becomes a reality. And when the government is done with the road, that because we're futuristic company, so we look at the layouts and look at what are they building and where can we be positioned.
When it comes to investing in real estate, patience and perseverance is required because the outcome or reward will be exceptionally satisfying or valuable.
This is my third time of buying land with them. And with the experience, it is good.
The event was met with excitement as clients shared their experience with Latera.
I always buy. Even last week I bought. In my village now, if anybody wants to buy land, first of all, come and meet me.
One beautiful thing about Shalom Park Estate is that we saw exactly what we were promised.
All men make investments, but the difference between men over time lies in what we invest.
And now, guess what? With the allocation exercise of Shalom Park fully completed, Obas
Port Harcourt to becoming a respected name in real estate development and property investment, Samuel, thank God, Uchenna is a man whose journey is built on vision, resilience, and impact. For over a decade, he has dedicated his life to helping people find not just houses, but homes. Starting from the traditional agency business, walking the streets of Port Harcourt, sourcing apartments, connecting landlords with tenants, and writing signboards by hand, he built his dream from the ground up. Today, as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Thank God Properties Limited, he has helped countless individuals create wealth through real estate investments, secure landed properties, and build homes for their families. Beyond business, his passion for people continues to speak loudly. Through scholarship initiatives and empowerment support, he has impacted the lives of students and young Nigerians striving for a better future. A trusted consultant to organizations, cooperatives, and private investors, his name has become synonymous with dedication, integrity, and growth. This is more than a success story. This is the story of consistency, service, and legacy. Samuel Thank God Uchenna. Building properties, building people, building the future.
Okay, welcome our guest, Mike. Why have you not pulled him up? Okay, Honorable Samuel, welcome. It's
Good
beautiful to see.
evening, good evening, good evening. How are we
Good
doing?
evening, brother. We're grateful. We've been waiting for you for over 10 minutes. Network and
Sorry, just network challenges.
it's okay. Welcome. And your haircut is nice. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And it seems like you're not home.
I'm home.
Okay. Let's
Can we?
roll it. So we're really waiting to drink from your well of knowledge and your experience in the real estate sector, because it's going to help a lot of us and fast track our movement to our next level. So
Yeah.
welcome. The floor is yours, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for having me here. I'll be sharing, though I'll be talking about networking, but my main topic is leveraging. Because for you to network, you have to leverage. So I will talk about my short story about real estate, how God helped us to build a multi-billion real estate within few years. I will tell you that, then we'll talk about how you can close multi-billion deals within 12 months. So, are we good to go? Hello, are you hearing me? Hello. Okay, what is leverage? What is leverage? What is leverage? Leveraging on people means utilizing the strength, abilities, connections, or resources of others to achieve your own goals or objectives. It involves using people's skill, network, influence, or relationships to create wealth. I will give us example of leverage. For example, someone you're driving from mainland to island, and you got to the mainland bridge and your tire got punctured. Even if you call the entire touts in the motor park, say, please hold this car for me, let me change my tire. Just give them within 10 minutes they are tired, no matter what they smoke. But a little jack, very tiny jack, can do the work 50 persons cannot do. A little jack can hold that car there for 6 months. It won't go down. That's leveraging. When you leverage on people, it makes your success faster. It makes your success quicker. That's leveraging. You leverage on mentorship. You leverage on networking. You leverage on teamwork. Now we're looking at the dynamics of the world. The dynamics of the world, country, and personal economic policy that is under leverage. Sorry, we had a little black Okay. What is World Economic Policy? World Economic Policy refers to the set of principles, rules, and measures established by government, international organizations, and other entities to regulate and manage economic activities on global scale. I'll be a little bit fast. These are policies that affect our businesses, government policies that affect our businesses, that affect our lives and everything we do. For example, the government can just come up one day and say there's coffee because of insecurity in the country. There's coffee. Once there's coffee, your businesses, everything is on a standstill. Now we'll be looking at different ways to leverage on people. Different ways to leverage on people. Number one, team building. Create or join a talented team where each member contributes their unique skills and expertise to achieve common goals. A strong team can innovate, execute, strategize effectively, and drive business growth. If you want to go far in life, that's why any business owned by one person does not strive. But when there is a team of people building that business, it strives. That's why you can't see any successful business in Nigeria and the world today that is owned by one person. You see, board of directors. Look at Zenith Bank, look at Access Bank, look at Coca-Cola, board of directors. That is teamwork. Sound and intelligent minds. They come together, strategize together, think together to take the business to any level in life. That's team building. Even as a CEO, as an MD, you have to hire intelligent people who are more intelligent than you. For the business to outgrow you, you have to outlive you. You have to hire people who are sound in different fields, not people who that you can just control. Sit down here, they sit down. No. People who can contribute to the growth and the success of the business. That's team building. Then delegation. Delegate tasks to capable individuals to focus on higher value activities. By entrusting responsibility to others, you can maximize productivity and expand your capacity to take on more significant roles. For the past few months now, I've not been to the office. I've been running around for my election, but the office is running because of delegation, systems, and structure. I don't even call. Once in a while, I just drop a message, but the office is running because I've delegated authorities to people. I've delegated power to people. So whatever I can do, they can do it and even do it better. That's delegation. Then, networking. How do you leverage? Networking. Cultivate relationships with diverse network of individuals in your industry or related field. Networking opens doors to new opportunities, collaboration, mentorship, and potential investors or clients. This year alone, by November last year, I wrote about my financial vision for this year. My financial vision for this year was 100 billion, which is about 100. I wrote 100 million in dollars and 100 billion. That's for this year, 2026. From January till now, I've done over 15 billion. Now we are just in June. And that was possible through networking, through relationships. Now, most of us go to weddings, we attend child education. You go to wedding, what you go there to do is to eat rice. After eating rice, you dance and go back to your house. How many of us has gone to wedding before? Or you have even gone to church, the churches you attend, and you tell people, my name is Sarah. I'm in Tory Estate. Or my name is Emeka. I barb hair, I cut hair. Or my name is Chukuma, I sell cars. None. None. If you don't tell people about what you do, they cannot patronize you. That's how powerful networking is. If you don't tell me what you do, I cannot patronize. I'm not a prophet to know that you sell land or you sell properties. That is why anywhere you go, you announce your product, you preach about your product. You can't be shameful in what is gainful. I closed a deal last month that was about 6.5 billion. If I have my time, I can drop some screenshots so I will see it. It's not jokes. Now, how did I get that deal? I went to do my international passport. While they were discussing, I see some people talking. I just approached some group of men. So my name is, thank God, I do real estate. I do profitable real estate. I can help you multiply your wealth by 100. A man picking and say, how? How can you help me multiply? I say, I can do that. I'm a developer. We talked and talked. I took his number. Within less than 30 days, I was just checking up on him. Good morning, sir. He called me. I have a deal for you, young man. He said, please come to Lagos to meet me. I went to Lagos, Ikoyi. I met him. We spoke. That was I closed his deal of 6.5 billion. Just, my name is, thank God, I do real estate. Some of us, we go there. No be license I go do. You won't talk to anybody. You just go see your calling, you will leave. I can't go to any place without telling you what I do. Even if I go to a burial, while you are crying, I will tell you what I do. Because I'm not the one that killed the person. Because the person who is dead is dead. I have to tell you this is what I do, because poor man comes to burial, wealthy man comes for burial. Sometimes there are some occasions you just need to attend, not because you want to go, but because you want to market yourself and you want to market your product. Because whether I like it or not, strangers are gold mine. Your uncle in the village will not buy from you. Your father will not buy from you. Your husband will not buy from you. It is strangers that will patronize you. That's why I say strangers are gold mine. You have to get comfortable bringing strangers into your life because you're a salesperson. Every salesperson who is not comfortable with strangers, you can never become a billionaire. You can't even become a millionaire. You have to get used to strangers. You have to fall in love with strangers. Because it's the strangers that will give you that money you want. Most of us, if we put our entire family network together, it's something not to 1 million. There are some people, 10 children in the house, plus their father, their mother, they cannot raise 1 million in 6 months. And you say, no, I don't like talking to people. My friend, you have to get used to talking to people, guys. Get used to talking to strangers. When you go to your church, tell your deacons, deaconesses, church members, this is what I do. I'm a developer. I'm a realtor. Don't go to church, put your Bible in your armpits. After service, you go home. No, stay in church and network. Go to weddings, network. You enter keke, you're going to your house. Talk to the people inside the keke. Sometimes wealthy men, they disguise themselves. They just want to enjoy the normal lifestyle of a poor man. Talk to people. Don't get tired of networking. Don't get tired of telling people this is what I do. The 15 billion I've done this year, I don't know any of the clients. They're not my old clients. These are clients we met through networking, through relationships. Somebody referred me to somebody I met, say, I cannot buy, but I have somebody who can buy, through networking. So don't go to events. After going, you eat rice. After eating rice, you go home. No. People should know what you do. No matter what you sell, whether you sell suya or you sell sandal, tell people about what you do. It is when they know what you do that they can patronize you. It is through networking you get investors. Through networking you get clients. But before you go out for networking, you go out to event, you have to prepare yourself. Have this businessman mentality. Have the mentality of an entrepreneur. It will help. Then the next one is mentorship. Mentorship. How to leverage? Seek guidance from experienced mentors who can offer insight, advice, and support in navigating challenges and making informed decisions. Learn from the experiences of others that can accelerate your wealth building journey. A young man reached out to me on Facebook about 1 year, 2 years ago that he wants me to mentor him. I never knew that he was an aboki. He's a security man in somebody's house. I said, okay, come to the office. He came. I sat him down. I spoke with him for about 30 minutes. Less than 2 weeks, he made his first 1 million. He made his first 1 million less than 2 weeks. That's less than 14 days. An aboki, a security man. Less than a year, he got married. He has left the security work. Before you know, he closed the deal. He got the commission of about 10 point something million. From somebody who is in the security, he now stays in GRA, somewhere in Port Harcourt, in his own house, paying rent in millions. An aboki man, but he can only get that insight through mentorship. Most of us, we don't want to be mentored. For you to scale higher in life, you need mentors that will mentor you. The next one, collaboration and partnership. Collaboration and partnerships. Collaborate with complementary businesses or individuals to combine resources, skills, customer bases. Strategic partnership can lead to increased market reach, expanded offering, and mutual growth. Now, let me tell you something. As a realtor, learn to collaborate. Learn to collaborate. If you don't collaborate, you will not go far. In this our business, I tell people collaboration over competition. If collaboration can give you 10, if competition will give you 5 billion in a year, collaboration will give you 50 billion. Because with collaboration, you will not stress yourself much. You know you're a realtor. And you know a realtor that sells well in another company. Try to ask, how do you do this thing? Let's collaborate, please. Can we collaborate and work? I have the product. Bring your client. Let's work together. We share 50-50. But most of us, we are too stingy. Say, no, I'll go share my commission. No. Collaboration will accelerate you. Collaboration will take you far. Now, you have a friend. Young man, let's collaborate. If you have any place you want to go for marketing, let me know. Any deal we close there, we'll share 50-50. Okay. I have a meeting next week. The governors will attend that meeting. Let's go. Collaboration. Any deal we close there, 60-40, 50-50. You are collaborating. In this business, you cannot do it alone. You cannot. You cannot do it alone. For you to go far, you have to leverage on the skills of people. Leverage on people's idea. That's the only way you can go far and make that money you want to make to fund your lifestyle. The next one, invest in education and invest in training. Very, very important. Invest in education. Invest in education and development of people within your team or network. Enhancing their skills and knowledge not only benefits your personal growth, but also contribute to the overall success of your ventures. Most of us, when we see a training, a paid training, say, no, God forbid, I go pay 1 million to attend training. Saben is here. We went for a training in Lagos. Saben spent over 100 million for that training in Lagos. We started that training by 12 midnight at night, that particular training. 12 midnight, no phones, no camera. On the ground of one of the biggest hotels in Lagos. It was a training. We went to build capacity, mental capacity. Because anybody who want to go far in life, you have to invest in trainings, invest in education. Even the Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That means when you have knowledge enough, you cannot be destroyed. But when you don't have knowledge, you can be destroyed. So invest in training. Paid training. Paid training. If you see free one, still attend. It will help you to build mental capacity. So as a person, you want to go far as a business person, as a realtor, leveraging on people will take you far. The next one is character. As a salesperson, you need to have character. If you don't have character, you cannot sell. For example, you went to the bank and you see somebody with dreadlock wearing a jeans, sagged. You cannot give the person your money. Even if they say he's a bank manager, you cannot, because he's looking anyhow. We should learn how to be decent as a realtor, learn how to be decent and have good character. If not, you cannot sell. Build a brand. Build a brand, a sellable brand. Because people buy you before they buy your product. It's not the product they buy, it is you. People buy you before they buy your product. So even while you're networking, you as a person have 98% role to play. Your personality. Because people buy you before they buy your product. You can't be going out to close a deal. You see, you're selling a land of 50 million, for example. You're wearing slippers, sweating. You're going to close a deal. Instead of booking boat, you enter keke. Before you get to your client's office, you're already sweating. When you enter the office, the entire atmosphere has changed. Me, I will not buy from you. Because you can't be coming to market 50 million for me. You cannot book boat. You can't even buy, even if it's a bookie cent of 2,000, buy and wear. You cannot. And you're coming to market a product, a high ticket product of 50 million for me, I will not buy. I will see you as a thief. So build a brand of yourself. Brand yourself. Because you're a realtor. You're exchanging value for money. People are giving you their money. So you have to, at every point, no, your client should not meet you on fresh. Always look fresh. Always look ready. Invest money in your looks. Buy good gadgets. Buy good gadgets. It is a necessity. As a realtor, it is a necessity to do that. Your social media is you. You are your social media. If I want to make an employment, for example, my company, I don't need to talk much. I'll just say, give me your social media handle. Once I go to your page, scroll up, down, 3 years back, 4 years back, I'll be able to know the kind of person you are. So most of us who go to Facebook, you say you think it's fun. You post all manner. Your clients, when someone wants to do a deal with you, they will check everything about you, because you can't be saying you're closing deals in millions. You think your clients, they will do some findings about you. So your social media handle, you mind what you post. You will have to be posting educative content in the area of your expertise. When you're posting educational content in the area of expertise, it will make you to sell more. People will trust you easily. If you're selling bags, for example, and you're educating people about bags, kinds of bags, people will trust you easily. You're a realtor, for example, you're educating people about land, how to investigate land, how to do your due diligence for buying land. It will make people to trust you easily. But most of us, if you check our page, cheese, cheese, cheese. No. As a business person, your page should be a business page. Your WhatsApp status should be a business WhatsApp status. You don't pay rent. You don't pay rent on WhatsApp. You don't pay rent on Facebook. So don't say it doesn't matter, it's fun. No, it matters. Even me as a person, before I buy anything from you, I will go to your, say, please, can I have your Facebook handle? I will go and check very well before doing any business with you. That's why you should be mindful of what you post. Finally, leadership development. Foster leadership qualities within your team or network by providing opportunities for growth. Just like what Sir Ben did now. He hosted this wonderful training section to empower his team, providing opportunities for growth, empowerment, and autonomy. Strong leadership at various levels can drive and sustain growth in business. I've met most of my colleagues. I say I pay millions of naira to train my staff. They say no, God forbid, they will not do it. Staff that I'll train, after 1 month they will resign. I say no. The more you invest in your staff, the more you invest in your team, the more the business grow. Because when you don't invest in people, the business will not grow. Because you can't grow beyond your mind. It's the more you expand your mind, the more you grow. The more you feed your mind with knowledge, the more you grow. That's why I invest more in educating and training my team and training myself. So as a realtor, invest in knowledge. Invest in knowledge. Invest in trainings. Then I'll talk about a very short story before I round up. One of the challenges we have as realtors is lack of consistency. I see people complaining every time I post on my status, I post on my Facebook, nobody chatting me up. People are watching you. People are watching you. There was a day I closed some time ago, about 850 million. I was always posting on Facebook. Nobody was talking to me. One day, somebody reached out to me from US. Say, my name is this. Say, I've been watching you for the last 3 years. You have been consistent. And that shows you're genuine. I want to buy property where I will stay. Please, I want you to buy that land for me, because he has invested before and they ate his money. He said, I've watched you closely. I know you can do this thing. We get talking. I gave him a bill. Bought the land, both building, 850 million. This man wired the money to my account. I've not met him before through Facebook, through social media. 850 million. I built this house. Within 6 months, I was done. And I handed it. When he came back, I handed the keys over to him. Now, this man, within 3 years, I have done over not less than 3-point-something billion deals with him, because he introduced me to his friends. He now brought me inside the inner caucus. I never knew that this man owns an oil field in America. He only tested me and I passed. Through what? Social media. That's how powerful social media is. Most of us have 5,000 followers. Even if you want to do marketing, our traditional marketing as a normal person, you can't talk to 100 persons in a day. But through your social media handle, you can reach to 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 people in a day. But most of us use our social media to watch comedy, to laugh. Meanwhile, people are making billions of naira from Facebook, from WhatsApp status. That was how I broke into the inner caucus of this man. And there is at least every quarter, within every 3 months, one of his friends must buy. And their buy is not 100 million. It's not, they must buy something. Either they are buying or they are building. Now I have a that's how to build clientele. I have a relationship now. I have a client. And he has introduced me, his friend introduced me because of relationship, and because of they met me, they saw this man, we can trust him. Why? I got that brief through consistency. He said, I've been watching you for the last 3 years. The man brought out his time to be watching somebody else. Why? Because at that point, he was looking for who to trust. His family has betrayed him. He now went to social media. He never liked my post for one day. He never commented, but he was watching me unknowingly to me that somebody, one of my helpers, was watching me. And thank God I never gave up. Today, I'm enjoying it. So, let us try to be consistent. Be intentional about life. Every week, every Sunday night, write down how much you want to make for the week. Don't just start the week without having a financial target. It is wrong. Every month, give yourself a financial target. Every year, give yourself a financial target. This year, I gave myself 100 billion naira and $100 million. I've done some volumes in dollars. I've done some volumes in naira. I still have more rolling in. Those things, they came from consistency and networking. You don't walk in the street of life with your eyes closed. Your eyes should be open. Tell people what you do. Don't be shameful in what is gainful. Use your social media to educate people about your product. Don't just stay in the morning from morning till night. You carry flyer, be moving up and down. It's not bad, but you have to grow beyond flyer. Wake up in the morning, tell yourself, today, I'm going to so-so place. I'm going to this so-so fast food. Dress up, dress very neat. Don't only wear your best clothes on Sundays. The best time to wear your best clothes is when you're going for marketing, when you're going to network people. That's when you wear your best clothes. Because it is that business that bought you those clothes. That's why I can drive inside a thick bush with a Range Rover. So why will you drink? I say, it is this bush that gave me this car. I wear suits inside the bush. What gave me the suit? It is the bush. I'm a bushman. I'm a salesman. If you want me to manifest very well, take me to the bush. I'm a developer. I love bush. When you put a fish inside the water, you see how beautiful the fish is. Take me inside the bush, you see my beauty. Or take me to a construction site, you see my beauty. Take me to where I will make sales. You will see me manifest. Let me tell you this. If you go to a wedding or a church, for example, you see husband, wife, and children. As a lady, please don't approach the husband. Say you're going for networking today. No, approach the wife. As a lady, approach the wife. Tell the wife, man, my name is so-so. This is what I do. Because if you approach the husband, it will take the woman to approve the sales. Now, to the woman, you want to come and snatch my husband? So approach the woman. Madam, you look so beautiful. Even if she's not beautiful. Madam, you look so beautiful. Look at your hair. Your children are so beautiful. These children don't need DNA. They are so handsome. That's the technique. And the woman will be blushing. Say, man, let me have your number. I do real estate. I have street properties you can buy for your children. The Bible says a good man leaveth inheritance for your children to them. Madam, have you bought land for this fine boy? He said, no. Madam, let me have your number. I have beautiful properties you can buy. Flexible payment. She has split interest. But before she will get home, she will be able to call you. Then as a man, you see husband and wife, don't meet the man's wife. Meet the man. Shake him as a man and tell him what you do. The same strategy. Don't go and meet a man's wife because a natural man is jealous. Or a woman can meet somebody's husband. The woman might slap you. So that's one of the strategy. You go to church, you can go and collaborate with your pastor in church. Say, Pastor, I do real estate. We have fine estates. If the entire church members can buy, Pastor, we will share 50-50. It is not a crime. Pastor, who is a businessman, will buy the deal. Say, on Sunday, after preaching, I'll call you, come and climb the altar and tell them what you do. You prepare and you come. I bet you, if you try this one, you will make massive sales. Massive. Just tell the pastor, I think this our gen is not good in church. I will replace the gen. Then you see your own cost, see my own cost. Look at how much you're going to make. If they buy 50 plots, look how much we're going to make. Be sincere to him. Pastor, what do you want? You want 50%. If you say you want 60%, say, okay, Pastor, take. Because you need, it is his audience. You have the product. Just imagine you're making 40% deal. And it's happening every Sunday. You are made. But most of us, we are very stingy. We don't understand collaboration. We don't understand leverage. So what you're leveraging on the pastor's audience to close the deal. So you have to be very open-minded to do that. Because it is the pastor's church. You go to a school, you meet the principal. And when are you having PTA meeting? Principal, I sell affordable lands. I sell good products. If you give me an audience in the PTA meeting, principal, see your court, see my court. The land are very genuine. You can go and verify about our company. This is our company name. Go and verify. After verification, they will call you. You come and lecture them on real estate. They will buy. Before you know, you're building massive contacts. Massive contact. So don't go to all these places. Just go to church, go home. Most of you, members of the church, are taking their money outside. Meanwhile, you're a committed member in church and they trust you. They trust you. So with that trust, just imagine the pastor hold you, say, buy property from Amaka. You are made. Because of the pastor said it, they will not be looking at you as though you are the pastor. You will make money. But most of us go to church, when we go, we come back. We go to events, you come back. You go to weddings, you come back. Where you can open your mouth and talk. Your wealth, it is your mouth. If you be poor, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. So for you to be very wealthy, your mouth has to be open. If you close your mouth, you will not make money. If you close your mouth, you will not what? Make money. And don't be shameful in what is gainful. Don't go say, I'm shy. See, when you're shy, you can never make money being shy. You can never make money being shy. You have to be bold anywhere you see yourself. You go to a restaurant to eat, be bold to meet people. I taught my boy one of the best marketing strategy, but you need to get to a certain level to do that. I can enter a restaurant to eat, and I'll look at the calibers of people there. I will tell them, give me the bills of everybody that will pay. Now, the first time I took my boy for marketing, I said, now watch what I'm going to do. That's mentorship. I said, follow me. I went to a place. I paid for everybody there. It was not cheap. Now, the money I paid, we now collected their numbers. The money we made, how much I paid is up to, I don't think it's up to 500,000. But the millions we made from that singular act. Now, that's the height of it. So you might not have gotten to that level to shut down a restaurant just to get people's contact. I do that. I can shut down an entire restaurant just to get people's contact. Because when you hear that somebody has paid for everybody, you say, who is that? It's me. Then when you're done thanking me, I'll say, let me have your number. At that point, you say, okay, sir, what do you do? You will be forced to ask me what I do. Then I will not start telling you because I've paid for your food. And to you now, you are indebted to me. You have no choice than to buy from me. So these are one of the simple things to do to become a billionaire or a millionaire. You can never be poor selling. I'm a salesman. That's what I am. And I'm proud to say it. I can sell water to a fish. I can sell water to a fish. So it's something you have to master with time. Don't just relax, don't relent. For you to make money, you have to sell. Dangote sells salt. Dangote sells Indomie. But most of us, they give Indomie now to go and say for what? They hold me. Master degree holder, he said I should go and sell Indomie. But Dangote sells salt, he sells Indomie. So every multi-billionaire in this country, they sell something. So for you to be very wealthy, you have to sell. Thank you, and God bless you. I think I will stop here. It's about 4 minutes to 9. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You said we cannot be poor selling, right?
No, it can't be poor
So,
selling.
but most people are ashamed to sell.
And that's the thing. They are shameful in what is
selling
gainful.
petrol.
They are shameful in what is gainful. You don't
I
have
like
to be
that
shameful.
your line.
Yes. They are shameful in what is gainful. So for you to sell, you have to be bold. And for you to make money, you don't have to be shy.
Okay, money is like the old time maiden that is shy. So when you are shy and the money is shy, Otilo,
Yeah, you don't
everybody
have to
will
be
go
shy.
home.
You have to be bold to make this money. Be bold, very bold.
Okay. You've been telling us a lot of stories and a lot of practical steps, but we know today you are an honorable. We know that, but we also know that me and you know that you did not start like this. You
No,
started
sir.
You started from
From
the
very
streets
small.
of Port Harcourt, from the streets
Yes,
of
yes,
Port Harcourt,
yes.
right?
Yes.
And now, what was that turning point? Because maybe that time that you had nothing, that you couldn't comprehend, life was hard, because you didn't understand how things work. Could you, in a little while, there are people in that situation that think that selling is magic, so they now believe now that you're using money to sell, maybe because you wear good clothes now, you can afford good phone, you can go to a restaurant, shut the restaurant down, fly first class, get contacts, and things like that. But that time when thank God was coming up, when there was no honorable, when there was no food, when you are just trying to let me make a way, could you run us through of how
Okay.
thank God became thank God?
Okay, let me tell you. The only thing I know I've not sold in this life is woman pass. I've sold kerosene, I've sold mineral, I've sold vegetable, I've hawk coziza, I've sold all manner. It's only human pass I've not sold. And I know there was a time I was renting Bacha. I was writing this board, 1 room, 2 rooms. I was moving up and down around Port Harcourt like an unclean spirit. You see me moving from pole to pole. But one day, it's just one day, I sat down on my own and I was thinking. He said, I've told myself, I want to be a blessing to humanity. I was asking myself that question. Can I be a blessing to humanity by moving like unclean spirit, renting 1 room, making 10,000 to 20,000? I want to drive the best cars. This kind of lifestyle cannot fund the kind of lifestyle I want. What is the problem? I was just thinking on my own. I shut myself, shut my phone. I was just thinking. And one day I stumbled into something on Facebook, into a training. I just went to a training. I went to a real estate training masterclass. That was the turning point. And that class was, I went to that class in Asaba. That was a turning point. That was what shifted
In Asaba
me.
here.
In Asaba, yes.
Were you living in Asaba then?
No. I drove from Port Harcourt to Asaba. Now the thing that I went with my friend, we are 2. We went to the event. It was a free event. I just went. But that event changed my life. Changed my life. But that my friend, till today, he still begs me money. Because while I was learning, he was outside making calls. He was not interested, but I went with him. But me, I was ready for a change because I was tired of the life I was living. So I learned what I've told, just one of the things I told you, now that's what I learned there, and I started practicing it. That was a turning point. I learned how to meet people, how to build relationship, how to use my social media page. I learned all of those things and I put it to practice. That was a turning point. That was a turning point. Yes.
That was. So what did you hear in that training that stood out for you? Could you recall?
Yes,
Maybe
one of the
one
things
line.
I heard, consistency. You know, I noticed at a point I will post and post and post. Nobody is talking to me. But the things when they triggered something in me that came alive, consistency. I told myself, the moment you get to this point, tell yourself, if I perish, I perish. You will never perish, and you must make it. They taught me how to leverage on people. So I don't see anybody as a threat. Anybody I see, I feel there is something you have I don't have that I can get from you. I always want to collaborate. I want to leverage. Now, I came to Abuja to do something. But 90% of what I've achieved here, I achieved it through relationship. People I just met, just few days. Just talking to them, just through that networking. What would have taken me 6 months, I was getting them within 24 hours. Just telling them, this is who I am. This is what I do. Relationship, leveraging. So you leverage in people's skills to get what you want. So that is it.
Thank you so much, Honorable. There's one thing I know you personally on, and that is networking and relationship. And I've gone out with you several times. We have traveled together, and I see how easy it is. You walk into lounges and you connect with everybody. I see you do that time and time. And so, but one thing I want to ask is for everyone that is listening, in terms of what is the most critical factor when building relationship, or what is the, because you're able to collapse time when building. I've seen you meet somebody and in the next 5 minutes both of you are chanting, and so what is that critical factor that makes you and people buy into what you are, buy into you first? Because I know that first talk and first day, second day is not about getting something from them. So what do you tell these people, or what is the change maker? That's my question.
Okay. There is something people don't know. When you meet people, most people who are wealthy, they like people praising them. Now, even your grandmother in the village, once you tell her, mommy, you look so beautiful, I love you, she will start blushing. Now, when you meet a wealthy man, even if his shoe is not fine, say, oh, sir, your shoe is so, I love this shoe. Sir, this shoe can buy my father's house. So this shoe, I know this shoe must be expensive. You praise him. You rub his ego. Sir, you look so handsome. I know your children will be so beautiful. You will be so handsome. Sir, just your haircut is so wonderful. This your clothes is so, oh my God. You just keep praising the person. You see a matured man blushing. Before you know, you're sitting down. Before you know, you start talking. Before you know, you start gisting. So that is why you have to be knowledgeable enough to understand politics, understand business. So when you find yourself in anywhere, you meet a man that like politics, you can talk about politics. You meet a man that like business, you can talk about business. You meet a man that love networking, you can talk about networking. So with that, you can just blend together immediately. Not when they're talking, you just be doing no. You should have something to conduce. This guy, you're very intelligent. Can I have your contact? You can sit out. Now, in some scenarios, you meet them, you get their numbers, you send gifts. You send gifts. you send gifts. Most of all, you are so stingy, you can't even buy gifts for somebody. There is a man I met, is a serving minister in this country. I was going to see him with a friend. So the guy was going empty-handed. I've learned never to meet a wealthy man empty-handed. So while I was going, I know he's a politician. So I bought a book on politics for him. And I packaged some dollars in waterproof in an envelope. He's a very wealthy man, I know. But I went with gifts. But my other friend went to collect. But me, I went with gift to see a very wealthy man in this country. So that thing alone brought us so close. I don't think even that my friend that took me there, if he still communicates with that man till today. But this is what I've learned. This is what I know. So he came empty, but I came with something. Now, see the scenario of Esau and Jacob. Jacob came with something. Esau came with nothing. Who got the blessing? Jacob. You understand me? We went together. I presented something, but he went with empty hand. So that is it. It's what you sow, you reap. So if you sow nothing, you get nothing. So normally when you meet a wealthy man, is to collect from him. But me, I went to give him, to show him that I'm not a beggar. And the man is I know how much I've made from that man. I can't say to the public I've made money from him. Just that singular act. Now we now have a relationship. Say, this young man, you're different. Others come to collect, but you brought something for me. That was how we exchanged number. We started doing business.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know we are past our time, and I'm sure you have a lot of things to do. But before you go, please, I don't know if anyone has questions that we could drop in the comment section, and I would indulge our guests to help us clear it off, and before he goes. Everybody's the chat box is filled up, and people are really grateful for what you have been able to share with us, Honorable, and it's splendid. And your newfound love into politics, we know it's going to yield fruit. And for those of
Thank you,
us,
sir.
my brother is going for House of Reps, so about North and South Federal constituency. And
Yes.
beauty of life is that we can share life together, and
Yeah.
when we share it at the lonely seats, let's share it at the higher seats. And it's
Yes,
gone
true.
a platform which is NDC. So please remember what I've just told you about our brother, and he's been a fantastic friend. We've known for close to 3 years now, and it's been remarkable. He's been a man of his words, and what beats that? Nothing more. So my people, thank you, Honorable. Thank God.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful having you. It's very
Yeah.
beautiful. My people are saying congratulations on your elections.
Thank you.
We'll be
Thank you.
on
Thank
ground
you.
and we'll do what we can
Thank
do.
you.
So thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Honorable. There
Thank
are no
you. Thank you.
questions because your lecture today was spot on. But I'm thinking you should take the center stage in teaching more, and and that would be what, right?
I
So
will.
thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you very much. Thank
Okay,
you.
please, we have a question. Sorry, please, before you go. Sorry, sir. Sir, someone is asking, sir, how do you deal with clients who are skeptical and unsure about buying, even when the realtor is playing all his cards well? Could you take that question, please, before you go?
When you're talking about playing all the cards, what kind of cards are you playing?
You may check it.
Number one question you should ask, when you meet most of the clients, you don't talk about yourself. Talk about them. Try to know their point of pain. Most of them might have been defrauded before. So when you're marketing them, come from the point of pain. Allow them do the talking. You do the listening. Now, when you're doing that, when you're making an offer to them, make an offer that will come from their point of pain. There are some clients that when I want to say to them, I say, okay, when I say I'm very skeptical, I say, okay, Oga, do you know what you do? Go and start building. Don't pay me a dime. When you build to your DPC level, then you can pay me. Why? Because they have been scammed several times. They need assurance. So I've done that. I did a very big business. I won't mention the figure. I told the man, go and fence your property and get it. Don't pay. He was fencing. He was not the one calling me. He said, thank God, I want to pay. I said, no, finish your fence, Oga. Keep fencing. He was one calling me, thank God, I want to pay. I said, no, finish your fence. I said, you should finish fence. I don't want to finish fence again because the property was massive. So he finished his fence. I said, are you okay now? I said, yes. Okay, now you can pay. You know, things that most of us, we show desperation. Desperation can turn a client off. Now, always go out as an entrepreneur, not a hustler. Now, you might have a house rent to pay. Landlord is your neck. You use that pressure to follow client. Client will be skeptical. Say, this guy not be scammer. This guy no one scam me. So you behave like an entrepreneur, not a hustler. So try to find out if the client has been scammed before, if there's any challenge. Now you come from that angle to attend to him. In most cases, you can meet your MD. MD, that's this one I was coming before. MD, let's give him land, let him fence before he pays. The MD will say, fine, okay, let him go ahead. Because if he fence, he said, what if you fence finishing no pay? It's your luck now because you didn't give him document. You're not giving him document. Let him fence. Okay, when you fence, if anybody disturbs you on that land, don't pay a dime. Now you are building confidence for him. So it's not all about money. You know, we look at money. No, not the money. Try to come, listen to the person and come from his place of pain to attend to him. He might have had some bad experience. So, and try to make an offer. Discuss with the MD and make an unimaginable offer to him that he cannot resist. And you will see the magic. So don't always be conscious of the money and use the pressure on the client. He will run away. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. My book is full and my pen is at work. So we'll let you
Thank you.
run. Thank you so much, Honorable Thank God, Samuel.
Thank you, sir.
It's beautiful having you, and
Thank you.
everyone on this call has had an amazing 1 hour section with you. We are truly grateful for your time, and we wish you good luck on your venture, and sincerely grateful for this time spent with us.
Thank you.
It's a real investment, and we are very grateful. Thank you, my
Thank you, sir.
brother, and
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless you. You're
Thank you.
welcome.
God bless you too. Thank you.
So, everyone, good evening once again. I hope we had an amazing time with our guest, and the beauty of knowledge is that we can do a lot with it, and that is it. So we've passed our time, and I would like us to go and have a beautiful rest. And remember, it's only action that will define who has the knowledge. If your actions are not tilted towards what you planned, you may not really have learned it. So thank you, everyone, and remember, do not fall asleep. Remember to go to bed. Think through your thoughts, think through your tomorrow, and then had it. Let's work with it. Good night, everyone, and God bless us. Thank you. See you next Tuesday.